Hello and welcome to QuestLore, a family Lorcana podcast where each and every week we come together and talk to you about all things Lorcana. Today we are coming to you just literal minutes after the European Continentals Day 1 main event has finished. So we're going to cover some of the news from that. If you haven't heard it yet, you'll want to stay tuned and see what we got talking about there. But before we get into that, let's talk about our journey into the Azurite Sea.
And introduce ourselves.
Oh yeah, I'm Matt.
I'm Malcolm. I'm Mehmet.
And I'm Jen. Thanks, Malcolm.
Good work.
The Azurite Sea we sailed last month.
Okay.
We continue to sail.
Yep. So let's talk about playtime from this past week. So we were able to go to regular league, all four of us, last Sunday, and it wasn't really regular league. What did we end up doing?
We ended up doing a tournament for an enchanted Peter Pan.
And let's show off that enchanted Peter Pan now.
Oh, we
wait,
didn't
we didn't
win.
win.
Actually, technically, we did win.
No, because unfortunately,
You
the
had-
person I lost, the one big game that I lost was against the person that won.
Yeah.
Who went undefeated.
But
so.
the reason why I said that we technically won is because if you follow us on TikTok, then you already know this, but I pulled an enchanted.
Yep, which enchanted did you pull?
The Wreck-It Ralph.
So
Yeah.
that was very, very exciting. So we did end up doing well in that respect, but in the actual game respect, I think Matt got third
Yeah.
out of, what were there, 12?
12 or
13.
15, somewhere around there, yeah.
I think Malcolm got fifth, and I think I got sixth.
I
or
got
seventh.
last.
And I got last, unfortunately.
It happens.
So he did not win a single game.
No, I won against you.
Well, I mean, he did. He won it. Oh, that's right. You did beat me. I forgot. So, but that was the only match you won. But then he ended up pulling the Enchanted, so it was all fine. He did not care that he lost. That he was last place.
It all works out. Yeah, it was a
Yes.
tough tournament because you did have to essentially be perfect to win. So you couldn't lose a match. There was
Because
no top cut.
Yep, and it was only 4 rounds, and whoever was top got an Enchanted Peter Pan, the one with the typo. So.
Yeah, yep. So I was 3-1, close, but no cigar. This being like first big time with your cards, what do you guys think of cards from Azurite Sea?
Good.
So I mean, I was happy. I liked how my Simba worked.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember what other new card I had. Oh, I love the new Pluto bodyguard. He was clutch for sure in multiple instances. So definitely liked both of those. How about you, Emmett? What did you play from Azurite Sea that you enjoyed playing with?
So I'm trying something new.
Well, no, that's not what we're asking. In the last Sunday, when you played, what Azurite Sea cards did you enjoy playing with?
Definitely Alice.
Definitely the big Alice, yep.
Chip.
Okay.
I never even got Dale out.
Oh, okay.
It happens.
I don't.
The Alice and the Chip were really good for you? Okay. How
I mean,
about
the chip mainly was used for ink.
Sure.
I mean, the Dale.
the Dale? Okay. How about you, Malcolm?
I played Good Job a lot.
Okay.
Like, a lot. Like, every game. I like that card. And I played a lot of the Chip, too. Mm-hmm. He's pretty strong.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yep.
Good.
Because that's the one that gives somebody else an extra lore when he gets
Yeah,
played,
like
right?
like the Donald, but he's not a bodyguard, but he has more attack.
Right. Well, because I know Emmett played that against me, that Chip.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chip is kind of like Alice, except for when he's played and he doesn't give one.
Well, Andy's cheap, so not like Alice at all.
Alice
So-
is 3.
I know, but that's okay. He's cheap to play. He gives a free lore on that turn, so it's definitely a good card for an aggro deck.
Yep.
How about you, Dad?
So I think I've come to at least one card I don't really think is that good in my deck, and that's the Maui Shark.
Okay.
A lot of time he ends up as ink, and if I'm playing him out, like I kind of already have to be winning
Sure.
in order for me to play him and do something. And turn 6, when I'm playing Ruby Amethyst, like it's either him or a lady in a chair. And odds are I'd rather play a lady in a chair and just suppress my opponent's will to live, rather than play a Maui Shark.
For sure.
So
Yeah, I'd rather just you know,
Yes. Like, make everyone hate you.
Yes, exactly.
Instead of playing yourself.
I think that's the better move.
It's always the better move to play a lady in a chair.
But of no surprise, as it is with almost a lot of the decks out playing right now, is that Genie card
I
is
forgot
a
about
massive.
Genie.
Is Genie in your deck
Yes.
too? Okay, I
Oh,
thought I had more.
Was
of him.
Genie good in yours?
Genie is very good.
Yes. I don't think I saw a Genie, so I forget what he does.
So Genie is a 4-cost and inkable. He's
And he's
2
evasive.
strength, 4 willpower, evasive, and quest for 2.
Okay.
So
it's hard to
And
get
when
rid
you play
of.
him, you draw a card.
and when you play him, you draw a card.
Oh.
So it's like you play him unless you're thinking about like steel ones. The only cards that can like answer him immediately in steel, right, is Along Came Zeus. Otherwise, you're or Strength of Raging Fire if you've got 3 of them out.
Sorry, Zelda is trying to eat. Emmett's wearing a very cute Christmas sweater that has little puffballs on it, and Zelda is trying to eat them off of his sweater.
Well, I tried to make Zelda sleep peacefully.
Hi.
So,
But,
All right, stop saying.
but yeah, that Genie card is amazing.
Yeah.
Like steel can't get rid of him very easily, and I mean Ruby can still get rid of him with like brawls and stuff, but they're spending 3 full ink to get rid of somebody with brawl. The little Sisu can't get rid of him.
So like a strength is really the only way.
Strength or Zeus, right,
Or
is the only way
Zeus.
for steel, and for strength they have to have 4 characters on board, right? So it's a really good card. It's probably the most valuable card right now from Azurite Sea. Like it keeps going up in price. Like it's a $15 card when it's not foil, and it's just a super rare. It's not a legendary or anything.
Wow.
So. Additionally, I've been playing in a tournament
All right,
all
the
week
online tournament.
online. So we've talked about kind of teams a little bit here, but a lot of really great players will form teams so that they have some people that they know are good that they can play test against, and then they go to tournaments. They're wearing jerseys and stuff, and it's a good way for good players to kind of test themselves. And all these teams kind of run Discords. One that I'm in, I'm not on the team.
so
Couldn't be
that's
more
what
clear.
that annoying bing sound was.
Yes, I had Discord open on my computer. I was making lots of Bing sounds, and Emmett was like, "What is that sound?" So one of the Discords I'm in is for the Labyrinth team. Has some really great players in it. I think they've won like 3 Golden Mickeys between them. One of them has won a DLC. I think 3 or 4 of them, at least 3 of them, are qualified already for Continentals in North America. So it's a really good team, and it's a really good community of like learning and playing different decks. And they're actually doing like an online tournament for their subscribers to take part in. So I'm taking part in that to get and the winner there gets a altered aerial from set 1, right? Where someone has painted it to make it look really fancy.
It's beautiful.
It's really nice looking.
I
So I'm
would
taking
totally
part in
play
that.
it in my deck.
We've done the first 3 rounds. I'm 2-1 so far, so I'm still in it because they're cutting to top 8. The next round just got paired now, so I got to reach out to someone, kind of schedule it, and play it over webcam. It's been really fun. Additionally, over the past week, we've had the Cross Continental Challenge has still been going on. So they've played 3 full rounds now. The last 2 rounds, North America and EU have gone 4-4, like basically split the last 2 rounds. So it's been really fun matches to watch. So if you have not had a chance to check them out, they are all available on YouTube and Twitch to watch back. If you look for Wonderland's channel, you can find them there. But, of course, the big thing this week has been the European Championship that just started this morning. We had last chance qualifiers on Friday.
Friday was last chance qualifiers, which, again, what that meant is that anybody could, buy a ticket and get in. And then how many from that did they take for the championships today?
32.
32. So the top 32 from Friday got to play today. And then today cuts down to what did today cut down for to tomorrow?
So there were 96 today,
Okay.
right? Because you had the people that qualified during the DLC,
Sure.
plus the 32 from yesterday.
Right.
And then today it got cut down to 16 to play tomorrow. So 4 more rounds tomorrow. It'll go to best of 3 for the first 3 matches, and then the last match is a best of 5.
And then how many of these people go to Worlds?
8. Wait. Yes, 8.
So only the top 8?
Yes. So
Well, it's just gonna be like best of like a million or something.
Just have to play all day, and whoever has more wins after a full day. So Worlds will be it'll be 8 people from Europe, 8 people from the North America continentals, and then the top 6, the people that have won the DLCs, which is another 8, I think, also get automatically qualified for it.
Okay.
So people are also thinking they're going to have to add another 6 to kind of make the numbers even to do a proper bracket. We'll wait and see what happens there. But
Sure.
so tomorrow will be another bunch of matches. There were a bunch of great matches today that was on stream that you can go ahead and watch. However, before they got to match 6 on Twitter, Disney Lorcana posted a picture of the owl symbol.
Okay.
That was just like sitting on a table. And they were like, stay tuned to the stream for exciting news. And so after the 6th game ended, right, they announced the name for set 7.
Uh-oh.
And it is...
Oh, Bolt.
It is not Bolt. It is Arcasia's Island.
Arcasia. Oh, is Arcasia the name of the owl?
So Arcasia is most likely the name of the owl, coming
Okay.
March 2025. So
March, but that's in 3 months. Set 6 came out last month, so why didn't it come out in February?
I don't know, buddy.
Very
I don't have any answers for you. So the preview image features Bolt with some kind of like armor on him.
Like a
he's-
shiny glowing collar, it looks
Yeah, it
like.
kind of looks almost like amberish symbol, so it might be an amber
Card,
for Bolt when he starts out here. But we're going to get Bolt in Disney Lorcana. It also says learn new tricks. So if we think of kind of matching things up back in kind of match up, like this is the 3rd set of this kind of next 4 cycle. So this is essentially like Into the Inklands. Into the Inklands introduced locations, right? New tricks and locations. So maybe it'll be some kind of new way of playing, a new type of card that you get to play.
Cool.
What do you got?
Or I don't know, maybe.
everyone is Oswald.
I don't think so. I'm thinking maybe it's going to be something more like a commander type thing,
Sure.
possibly.
Did they release the video?
Nope,
Nope,
no video
just
release.
this.
Just this image. Maybe it's a pet thing because it's a pet that's kind of right front and center. So maybe you can have pets that you can
Pets
attach
learning
to
tricks?
people. Yeah. So maybe there's something there. The whole thing does feature like that owl symbol, and there's feathers and stuff. And that's clearly it kind of looks like the Owl Island that they show that is the location from Azurite Sea, right? So that could be all based on this. It's going to all be based on that island. So the owl for lore's sake, right? So we know that the owl has the other half of the Hexwell crown from the Basil card. And we know the owl is opposing Jafar, who's searching for the other half. Jafar has the other half of the Hexwell crown. And we know the owl is opposing Jafar thanks to some lore on the Rafiki cards, right? So this will be the next step in that storyline, and we'll learn who maybe Arcasia is and why she has the Hexwell crown. I'm just saying it's a she, but I have no idea. But remember last week I also told you we actually got the first card from set 8.
Yeah.
Right. Well, because the first card from set 8 is out, they also revealed the name for set 8.
What? They did both?
So set 8 will be...
Oswald Slayer.
Well, we're going to find out that Arcasia probably sucks at her job because it is the reign of Jafar coming Q2 of 2025. So the image for that one has Jafar sitting on a throne, and on top of his head is the Hexwell crown fully together.
Wow.
So if we match this up with last year, right, this would be the same set that would kind of correspond to Ursula's return,
yeah.
right? So odds are I would be very, very surprised if there was not also another game like Deep Trouble for Jafar that comes out in
Sure.
Q2 2025. So that will be, obviously we've been leading up to Jafar's next big villain, and here's confirmation. It's him. He's
Yep.
here. He's got the Hexwell crown, and he is going to be raining down on everyone.
Wow.
And after this,
Man, that means a lot of good red and purple cards. I don't want any more red and purple good cards.
Well, yeah, it means more Jafar cards, which means more shift targets for that purple
nasty
Jafar
purple
one.
Jafar.
More shift targets, even for that like steel one
Yeah.
that's there. So more shift targets for Jafar. Maybe more Aladdin cards, more genie cards, right?
This has to be a flood one, right?
I mean, yeah, probably. It match up with the Ursula one.
Yep.
Maybe that means we're going to get an enchanted Jafar for the set champs for this
I would
one.
assume so.
Another
I would
Ruby.
hope so.
Another ruby.
We don't know that this is a ruby card per se.
I don't know. It
right?
looks like it could be amethyst.
Could be amethyst,
Look
could
at
be
it,
steel.
Like the crown is like giving like red, like
Well, that's because the Hexwell crown.
I know.
Well, is that what color
the
is the
Hexwell
Hexwell
crown is
crown?
normally purple.
So
No.
that,
So, like,
that's
it
why I
being-
think it would be purple.
But it being red is like
Yeah, it's sure the rubies on it are reddish. So, but yeah, coming 2025.
Quarter 2 of 2025.
What does that mean?
So that means like remember what a quarter is. That means that's 1/4, right? So if we have 12 months in the year, we break
It
it
would
up.
be
in-
the 6 months. Wait, what's the 6 months? January, February, March, April, May, June. June! This set's coming out in June of 2025, people.
Well,
July,
it could be- well, it
or
could be-
August
Well, no, that would be quarter 3, Malcolm.
or July.
July is still quarter 3. So it's going to be either in May or June,
Yeah.
is what it means by quarter 2.
Yeah.
It's
Unlikely
probably going to be in
April.
June because if the next
but-
set is coming in March.
But Emmett, remember how you already said that March is a month late? Maybe they're going to make up for it and get this out a month early to make up for it. So
It's also possible that the March part on the Arceus' Island could be that it's coming to regular retail in March and it'll come to the pre-release in the hobby stores in February.
oh, that makes sense.
They also will probably be it'll probably be very end of February if they do that, because they did release dates for Azurite C's set champs, and that's going to be not starting until January 18th, right?
Okay.
To kind of get past all the
Right.
New Year's holiday stuff. So January 18th is the start of set championship, so that's going to go into February, right, next time. So that is kind of the news from this morning. What do you guys think?
Wow.
I'm surprised that they announced both.
Yeah.
8. Wow.
I'm
Yep.
excited.
Very, very cool.
I'm more excited for both than this. Wait, if we have both cards, we're going to have hamster cards.
Who's hamster?
You know the
The
hamster
guy,
from both.
from both.
you know the best,
Rhino?
Rhino.
Lino. We're going to have Lino cards.
Oh yeah, him. I forgot about him.
What do you mean? He's like the best show in that character
He's
in
the
that
best
movie.
character in that movie.
It
We
he
do
is.
love Rhino. There's
Obviously.
a lot of good characters in that movie, so I think that would be. I think that could be really fun in here. But it also, I do think it would be cool though if they made it as like a pet thing,
Sure.
like attaching like pets to people. Even though, again, it's kind of odd that you don't attach items to people.
Yeah.
Sure.
So, but I don't know. Like that would be interesting if it was like kind of a pet themed one, and we had a lot more pets. So if we think about pets, like maybe we'll get more like
Nana,
Nanas and Pua and Hey Heys and
Winnie the Pooh.
Hey Hey's not a pet.
Winnie the Pooh's not a pet.
Hey Hey's not a pet.
What about Pigwax? What about Pigwax?
Okay, no.
Piglet. Piglet's not a pet.
no. But I think that could be cool.
Yeah. So it does say new tricks, so it does seem like they're saying that there are going to be additional stuff going on, not just here's the next set with some more characters. So there will be some new things to learn, which is exciting. And looks like by saying it's coming out in March, probably won't be legal for Worlds.
Okay.
Worlds are in March, so odds are March looks like it will still be Azurite C meta, so this is what we will be in when it comes to that. So cool things happening indeed.
Yep.
With that, not much more news. They did say there's going to be more stuff. They're going to have more stuff tomorrow
All right.
during the championship, so odds are we're going to start seeing some of the first cards from this besides the Moana and the Iago that we've already seen, right?
Sure.
So let's move right along. Keep a short episode this week and move right into trivia time.
It's trivia time. Buck, buck.
But wait, quick Oswald thing. So they're gonna release an Oswald in the next set, and if they don't, I will be very mad. And I would like it to be an amethyst or amber Oswald. That is a 2-drop that quests for 4. Thank you.
2-drop that
Quest for 4.
Okay, continue.
That's very specific and unrealistic, Malcolm,
I don't
but
care.
go off.
Why is it 2-drop? I was making a 1-drop at that point.
Oh yeah. Sounds even better.
Before we start, for one of these sets, can you add the doorknob in Landsberger, and can you make it a amber card and make it a 1-drop quest for 2? And his ability is people cannot attack your players until he is banished.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, this is gonna be
A bad time?
This is gonna be rough. Okay.
Okay, all
Do
right.
this, guys. We can do this.
Yeah, I don't even know which one to start with.
Okay.
All right. Let's name the title and author of the book series that inspired the 1985 film The Black Cauldron.
Is it The Horned King by...
I could not have even told you that this was a book series.
The Horned King by something. It's The Horned King.
No,
Is it
there is no way you will ever get this.
The Adventures of Googie?
I've heard of this book series. I had no idea it had anything to do with Black Cauldron. The Chronicles of Prydain by Lloyd Alexander.
Wow.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
I would have never known that.
Interesting.
That was very unnecessary in my life.
What movie was the first to be distributed by Walt Disney Studios Motion Pictures after Buena Vista was retired?
So I want to say that was probably like the 90s.
So Beauty and
Because
the
I
Beast.
remember, stop. I want to say, because I feel like Buena Vista was still during the 90s. So I'm thinking late 90s. So I'm going to guess Rapunzel. Or like Tangled.
So Buena Vista was like their live action movie
Oh,
studio.
so it's got to be a live action film.
Yes.
I see.
Remember, it's Walt Disney Studios Motion Pictures. So
So then I'm gonna say what's the one?
Mary Poppins.
No. Is it Mary Poppins? No, because I think it's still. I remember Buena Vista being a thing in the 90s. So, no, what was the one? Was it called Enchanted? I'm gonna guess Enchanted. Is that the name of the movie?
Yes.
Yes.
that is the name of the movie. Yes.
Yes.
And it is the name of the right movie.
Yes!
There you go. Good work.
I knew it was. I knew that was the name of a company in the 90s, so I figured it was a movie that came out in the early 2000s.
Good job, Bob.
In 101 Dalmatians.
Oh, I might know it. I know a lot about this movie.
1996.
Yeah. Oh, the 96 one. Like the live action one with Glenn Close?
Yeah.
All right. I've only seen that one once.
What is Roger's occupation?
It's not music.
It is not music.
It's not music.
Is it playing
I'll say he's a screenwriter.
What'd you say, Emmett?
Is it playing Fix It Felix Studio?
Surprisingly, Emmett is closest. It is video game designer.
Okay, video game designer. That makes sense.
Let's see. In the Toy Story universe,
Oh, I got this.
what is Andy's last name?
No, wait. Isn't it Andy Newman?
No, that's Paul Newman is the name of the person who wrote all the songs for Pixar movies.
Yes, that's correct, but that's not the answer to this question.
I got it. Oswald.
I have no idea. I didn't even know that was a thing that we do.
It is Davis.
Obviously.
Bless you. In episode 1 of, this is the one I left for the easiest.
Oh, God.
In episode 1 of Monsters at Work, what is the nickname of the MIFT monster who doesn't talk? Is it, wait,
Oh, it's multiple choice?
yeah. Who doesn't talk? Is it okay? So it's banana, all right, and then is it A, pie, B, pudding, C, bread, or D, split?
Have you guys have watched this show? 'Cause
Nope.
I have not.
I've watched the first episode, but then I quit because it's stupid.
Well, this is about the first episode.
I never watched this.
That was like 2 years ago.
I'm gonna say banana bread.
Me too.
Wait. Banana meatball.
Not a choice, but it is banana bread.
Yay!
You guys got 2. Not bad. Not bad at all.
Considering we shouldn't have known any of those.
No, that was a rough card. I was like reading. There's 101 Dalmatians. Oh wait, it's 1996. Yeah. So that's all. Oh, Toy Story. Oh, it's Andy's last name. I didn't. Like maybe in Toy Story 3, they mention it when they're dropping off. Or Toy Story 4, or whatever.
No, 3 is
Three
when
when
he
they
goes to
drop
college.
off people. Yeah.
Toy Story 7.
When he drops off, like, think, oh, look, it's Andy Davis or whatever.
Wow.
But yeah, that's.
Oh wait, I
rough.
remember them saying that.
I don't.
Sure.
Like I remember when he's dropping off the toys at what's her name, Bonnie's house, and he's just like,
mom
yeah,
says his name.
Yeah,
yeah,
that's my
it's
only
me,
Yeah.
Andy Daves.
Davis.
Davis.
So clearly you heard wrong.
Andy Daves. Okay. Andy Daves says it's time to end this show.
Yes, it is.
So thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for watching. We will be back next week with whatever else they release news-wise. If you have enjoyed us, please like, follow, subscribe, give a rating, give a review. You can find us on all major podcast platforms. You can find us on YouTube for a video version. If you have questions, you can send them to QuestLoreQuestions@gmail.com. You can find us on TikTok and Instagram and Twitter and Blue Sky. And then on those places, you will find our Disney Lorcana Advent Calendar that the boys have been opening up every day. You can see the polls up, see what packs they're opening. They've pulled many. Emmett's like, Emmett got up and like Vanna Whited the Lorcana Advent Calendar, which is completely off camera and cannot be seen by anyone, whether you're on YouTube or listening to a podcast. So I'm not sure why, but he did it. But you can check our polls up on TikTok or Instagram to see what we're getting from there. Boys are excited to open up those packs every day. So go ahead and check it out. And until next time, we have been QuestLore.
Take my name back to the dragon for Lorcana!